Look, I'm I'm fine, I promise. Hi everyone, how are we doing? Hope we're doing well. Peachy, hello, how are things? How are you? Lurkers, I'd ask you how you are, but you're lurking. Appreciate you for being here. I'm a bit all over the place today, by which I mean I'm a little bit more. So we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how we do, and then if I end up not doing anything, it'll be like that. I'm just gonna really quickly, before we get to story stuff, I need to put some things in my, where am I? Oh my god, my prisms are in here already. Okay, that's fine. I'm just putting some stuff in my, I can't tell if I already have these, and I don't want to double up. I probably don't. Do I already have the shield though? I don't. Bam. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You hope you don't miss a dungeon? I have no idea. I don't know what's going on today, but all I know is I want to try and finish the Heavensward storyline, because today is the last day I'll be streaming Final Fantasy before the maintenance. So if I can finish Heavensward, that'll be fantastic. And then we can all celebrate and have a fantastic time. Which it seems like we should be able to, because post Dragon Song, like, I mean, I think we're doing okay. I have no clue. Did I hear about the Twitch event? You're gonna have to be more specific. Oh, you mean the certain amount of hours of watch time gives you the mount? I think you guys will, are you guys earning the drop on my stream? Yeah. Are you earning the drop on my stream? It's not out yet. Never mind. Okay, so it starts after servers are back up. Cool. I will want to be doing that on my stream if I can, because it didn't seem like they were going to be like to specific streams or whatever. So if it's available for my stream, I'll be fudging running it, because I can watch my own stream and get the watch hours that way. So yeah, I want that chocolate boy. I want the Choco boy, you know? Greetings, Warrior of Light. What business brings you to Ishgard? It's everyone. Fudge, yes. Wait here, I'll summon Sir Amric. Yes, please summon the Amric, sir. Ma'am. I forgot why I'm here. I forgot what actually happened and why I've come back to Ishgard. Like, what's going on? I don't fudging know. It's good to see my friend. Honk, Velvet, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. Right. Yes. The urgency of the matter, which I totally know what I've come here for. Without a doubt. Absolutely, I know what's going on. There's an 8th right at King's Cross. I saw that. I saw that and went... I saw that and I screamed, apparently. That's what I did. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. I saw that and I was like, man, I wish I lived in London. So that way I could attune to the Aetherite and just be able to fast travel to London whenever I wanted. You know how cool that would be to just fast travel to London? What? Who would do that? I know it was you, Volvane. You're not slick. You're not slick. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Right, Alamigo, the Griffin. Was it the Griffin? I think it's the Griffin. Probably the Griffin. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forgo the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the arrangements? Volvent, you do not need to send 4 messages lying. We know. We know. Representative will need a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handaloop. Yes, Sir Handaloop. I know that's not how it's pronounced. It's Handaloo. Handaloo? Handaloo. The Handaloo.
Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up, the worst show on television.
Retsky, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How are things? The preliminary patch notes are out. Can you send? Wait. Do patch notes typically have spoilers in them? For like, obviously it won't have spoilers for Dawn Trail, but will it have spoilers for like Endwalker and Stormblood and Shadowbringers? Because I want to know, like, I just want to know if there are any quality of life patches, right? Like quality of life improvements, that sort of thing. Normally just the expansion. Fair. Thank you, Peachy. Because I would love to just read through them myself, but I'm also like super conscious I'm so far back. Thancred kills Dumbledore because Fudge this one guy named AJ. Wow. I can't believe you would spoil Star Wars like that. First you lie to me about having not seen it for 4 years, and then you spoil it. Shaking my head. Accompany Lucia to the Gates of Judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. Okay. Who would gaslight me? Yeah. Fudging between you and everyone else I know. Hard to tell. If you've no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. I know that. I already know I'm going to the Gates of Judgment. You know what I've been doing recently on my other character? I've been leveling Paladin. And for whatever fudging reason, thoroughly enjoying it. Peachy! Peachy! It's more of a quality of life update. Can you... I get the head pats. It's paddling. God, Peachy looks so beautiful. The character, I mean. I don't know what you look like, Peachy. I'm funny. Anyway. Where am I going? The Gates of Judgment. Oh, I'm leaving the city? Fudge, okay. I don't remember the last time I've actually, like, gone out those gates. You swapped to Lalafell, gonna blame sleep deprivation. Why are you playing Lalafell? Would I like to see the notes? I would love to see the notes, but also, like, a censored... Like, you said there's, like, one tiny spoiler, and I'm like, how is it a spoiler if it's a quality of life? I'm a little confused. What's happening, Volvin, is we're playing a fudging video game. I know, crazy concept. This is a video game that we play on stream. It's insane, wild even. Oh, the example that they use, right. I would like to see the patch notes minus the tiny spoiler example. I'm assuming it's one of those things where, like, if I don't understand it without the example they provided, it probably doesn't, like, apply to me anyway. Is it an MMORPG? Correct. An ARPG? Actually, Retsky, it's just an ARG. You run around in real life and you collect clues. What does ARG stand for? Augmented reality game. I'm a genius. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed I should act as Ishgard's envoy. I can see that there was ever... I can see that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it's my duty to sanction any military operation. You prefer RPG MR... What's MR2? Maker 2? RPG Maker? The second one? Aren't there like 15,000 of them now? Probably it's super small, barely in the context. That's fine. I'll just not understand it then, and that's okay. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. ARPG, VR, MMO, co-op. Okay, this is going to be really fudging random and out there. But there was this, well, I guess there still technically is, a VR MMO called Zenith the Last City. And it looked like it was so much fun. I've been watching it. It's been on my wish list for a while. I've been watching it, keeping a close eye on it, because it seemed like it was a really good game and a lot of people enjoying it. Had very positive ratings. You know what they did? They went from their paid model to a free-to-play model, which is fine. Except the free-to-play model was for a battle royale only, and the MMO was actually going to be a paid DLC. But they were also going to stop updating the MMO because they wanted to push their battle royale. And just like that, Steam fudging reviews went to mixed, right quick, and they're not backing down from that because they want to stick on their battle royale free-to-play battle pass train that they're fudging going in. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't buy it because that's really sad because I think a VR MMO would be fudging phenomenal, honestly. That'd be so cool. I just think that'd be so cool. Well, then, if we could please not, like, talk about guns. Thank you. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble viewing the Black Shroud, I would see the garrison is ready to defend the border. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's not a gun, guys. Leave me. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. We're just here talking about RPGs and MMOs and video games. Leave me alone. Also talking about RPGs. Shut the fudge up, Gretzky. I swear to God. Why do I have a Discord at? That's what I want to know. Oh, read with description. You've spoiler tagged the whole thing. Can you post links? You should be able to in general, but after what happened to fudging what's their face last stream, I'm just gonna permit you in advance, just in case, because I'm not taking any fudging chances. Actually, why am I can fudging fly in this zone? Okay. The question is, oh, they're adorable. That's it. Please tell me I don't need to spend real money on them. Please tell me they are earnable in game when I eventually get up to Dawn Trail. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Millie? Me. You may see a familiar face. Oh my God, there's a grey man. Oh. Oh, wow. Hey, the cat's cute. Oh, Peachy. So we found out that you can't post links. Yeah, your minute is up. Too fudging slow. Anyway, here's the link that Peachy pasted. We're having trouble finding that site. Peachy, did you type did you do a typo, Peachy? Oh, right, this too. Okay, I see the issue. I see the issue. There we go. Peachy did a typo. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's a little alpaca. Then don't click. Ta-da! Problem solved. Why I can't click? I don't know. Or is it a llama? True. I actually have no idea what the difference between llamas and alpacas are. And I'm going to Google that right now. Difference between llama and alpaca. Llamas have two coats, a soft undercoat and a coarse overcoat that's difficult to separate from one another, while an alpaca only has one soft coat of soft hair. Right. So the alpacas are just more coated. An alpaca fiber is thicker and more dense and grows faster than the llama's hair. Llamas have longer faces while alpacas are smushed in. Yeah, alpacas are hairier and have a more smushed face. Llamas, not so hairy, have very long face. Those are the key visual differences, I'd say. Mainly, I'll fudge off Emeline. I don't fudge you. I don't like this guy. They're basically Persians. I don't know anything about Persians. Oops. So, Amric 2, what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I'll have some mulled wine brought from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Do not trouble yourself, Honora. We shall soon be on our way. Alicia, a brief summary, if you will. Cats are usually inbred with flat faces and thick coats. Oh, wait. No. Wait, I'm thinking of the cats with no coats that have faces smushed in and look like they're fudging spawned from Satan himself. You know the ones. I don't know which ones those are, but those ones. Hairless cats tend to get stuck to surfaces. Guess how? With their claws? Okay, there might be multiple hairless cats, but I'm thinking the hairless cats that are like smushed in their faces. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that message. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a girl, I mean to an Imperial. Amanda Lane, you absolute fudge. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel and the Observatorium. So did they know Lucius Garlean? Fudging Garlean? Surprised to see yours truly at the helm? Yeah, I am. Can't believe this fudge nugget replaced Hoshafon. I can't believe this fudge nugget replaced Hoshafon. I'm actually offended. You're not trying to pronounce that name? What, Emanelaine? You and me both. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. You are not worthy. That's his big brother. I don't give a fudge. Fudge him. He's fudging horrible. I hate him. I hate him. He has a portrait. Illegitimate big brother, but big brother nonetheless. But he, like, had a big fudging sook about not being good enough and how no one ever helps him or something or other. I don't know. He was doing a big complaint and Thancred punched him because he deserved it. And then he had a sook about that too. Like, I don't like him. But we can play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Honorar's ceaseless childing, I'm sure it'll muddle through. He had a cry. He had a big baby cry. Yeah, see, Retsky gets it. Retsky understands. Is that maybe just an Australian New Zealand thing? Is that only a term we use? Australia, Atlantic Canada, New Zealand slang. Wow. That's oceanic slang. That's crazy. Yeah, so it's derogatory for people who are a crybaby. He's a crybaby. I'm calling him a crybaby in a really derogatory way. In fact, I'd probably say, like, okay, talking about Australian slang, sook is probably like the biggest use of Australian slang I'll ever use. Oh, me then. You big suckers. Yeah, exactly. That's the phrase. That's the phrasing right there. Right there. I normally never use Australian slang. I guess this is the one exception. Or at least one of the exceptions. Crazy. Anyway. With a little help from the veterans and Honorar's ceaseless charting, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old girl. Off to Gridania with you. Fudge off, you big sook. Must sound weirder in an Aussie accent. Yeah, probably. God, I have so many quests I'm not doing here. Oh. Ichi's on my map. You would know since you're used to it? That's unfortunate for you. Why do I have... Oh my god! I haven't summoned Poro Rogo yet. Hi, Poro Rogo. You're going to be our minion for the day. Was that one of the tribal quest mounts? That was a tribal quest mount. No. Hi, Callie Swagly. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Is it not a tribal quest mount? I thought it was. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Gridania. Got it from a Moogle Tome event. Right. But, like, you can get... I think you can get... Sorry, let me rephrase. I think the Moogle Tome event had one of the tribal quest mounts as an option. Like, you can get tribal quest mounts from the Moogle Tome events. That's not making much sense. It makes sense in my head. Nor, listen here. Leave the amazing Aussie accent alone. I personally don't even see how everyone else can hear nor when we say no. I don't see it. I don't see it. There's no R in no. Like, what? Thaxos, you fudge. You waiting in the wings. Wee, how are you, Thaxos? Hope you're doing well. And I hope you're also doing well, Cali Swag. I don't know if I said it, but hi. How are things? Why do you say it with an R? There is no R in no. Sounds like a no to you. Yeah, because it's a no. The tribe mounts at once from the kobolds. I have not done any tribal fudging quests. Like, that sounds like a grind. It sounds like a reputation grind from World of Warcraft, and I'm not here for it. Like, fudge the reputation grinds in World of Warcraft, and fudge them in this game too. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. You got them unlocked yesterday. Look, when I get to them on my North American character, I'm probably going to end up doing them. But I'm so put off because the WoW one reputation grinds was such a pain to do, and I'm just dreading it in this game because I don't know if it's going to be any better, but I have bad experience. Like any accent, most people don't say it as exaggerated as a stereotype. I know. Did the postal quest line? I am so keen to do the postal quest line in my NA character because there's a postmaster title, and for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, I want the postmaster title. No reason for it. I'm never gonna use it, but like I want it. And a hat. There's a hat. There's a hat. I want the hat. Done. That's it. Underpants. I'm never gonna wear the okay, no, if I say I'm never gonna wear the underpants, it's gonna sound really badly. I'm gonna wear other things so the underpants won't be visible. There's barding? Guess I'm doing the postal quests on my NA character, that's all I'm saying. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. You didn't get any barding? Oh. Maybe there is no barding. Rude. I fear this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Give me the sweet 5,000, 10,000 experience even. Heavenly eggnog, wildwood scrambled eggs, spaghetti carbonara. I need the spaghetti carbonara. Oh, it comes from an event. That makes sense. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand, a pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? It's on the online shop. See, the thing about the online shop is I don't want to spend any money, but they actually make things so fudging cheap, and I sort of am enjoying this game and like have nothing against supporting it, considering they're not being toxic as all fudge to anyone who plays it. They charge in euros. Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? What is £4 That's like $8. Ugh. Never mind. Why am I not clicking? There we go. Yeah, the small numbers in euros make it seem like it's nothing, but then I realize conversion, that's like $8. Never mind. Imagine using euros and pounds. Wait, that's £4, not euros. I'm dumb. How much is £4? That's probably about the same anyway. Oh, I'm fudging no. I don't know my pound conversions. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way, if you plan the Limzim party as well. What the fudge did I just do? Oh, it's the Aura girl. Isn't she from the Ninja Quest line? I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And meanwhile, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you're well acquainted with my escort. So about $8. Look at me, I'm so smart. I am a calculator. Actually. Yugiri, that's her name. Lady Meemly, I was glad to hear from Riol that the missing signs have now been found. Yeah, we call it dollary dues. We don't call it dollary dues. We should. Huh? Okay. Dollary dues is like our nickname. It's like a little nickname. No one actually calls it dollary dues, but we lovingly refer to it as dollary dues. because it's funny, and that's just the collective term we all decide to jokingly give it. At taxes, the dollary don'ts. No, because you should do your taxes. Thaxos. No fudging tax avoidance here. Thaxos. There's much more I'd discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? And before you go around saying, is that legal advice? Is that legal advice? Yes, do your taxes. Does your government handle taxes for you? Do you have to sort it out yourself? You have to issue a tax return at the end of the financial year. But apart from that...
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Okay, anyway, as I was saying, Kuro, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Yes, leave me with your collection of Funkos, not my collection, your collection. So my understanding is, because I've only just started fudging, only just got a job this year, so my experience with taxes is still very limited, is when you are paid your fudging, what's it called? When you're paid for your work, a portion of that is set aside for taxes, right? So that's already paid and stuff. When you do your tax return at the end of the financial year, then you've already paid a certain amount of taxes throughout your year. And if you have earned more or less money or whatever, you put in the details of like to get your tax refund or whatever the fudging. I'm doing a poor job of explaining. That's because I have a poor understanding. Your taxes are paid already. Like when you get your pay, your taxes are taken out of that. And they handle the returns for you as well. And then they inform you if you paid too much or not enough. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, our government doesn't do that. We have to do the returns ourselves and then tell them whether we were paid too much or didn't pay enough. But at least that's better than paying the taxes ourselves. Usually get a small payout each year. Nice. Same here, yeah. Yeah, see, that's just how it is, you know? I don't know. I have no idea what fudging countries actually make you pay the tax yourself. But I imagine they probably exist. And if they did exist, I imagine they may be the US. I don't actually know. And the tax form is correction whether you pay too much or not. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That was a bit delayed, but you know, I had to do it. Canadians call them Looney Tunes. I am missing a joke here. Yeah, I'm missing a joke. I don't get it. I'm gonna actually read what Connie Senna said because she read it out loud and spoke, and I was not paying attention. The $1 coin is called a loony? What? I single-handedly got soundboards banned in your Discord server with the badumts. Are you kidding, Retsky? I never even played that sound. You hate it because you're stupid and they shouldn't let people like me fill it in. Isn't that what accountants are for? Or tax advisors? Although that costs money too. You absolutely... Did I? I don't remember. But that's because I would have been banned like 3 years ago, so... It has a loon. Okay, what's a loon? I know what a loom is. Me? Shut the fudge up, Retsky. Leave me alone.
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
That's so cute. This is for rich people about... How about the pointing cable? Yeah, you know, that's so valid. You know, here's a solution. Not for you. This is a solution for the government to implement, but they never will. But I'm going to say it anyway. Take more taxes from the rich. And with that increased funding that you receive from taxing the rich their fair share and the corporations their fair share, with that extra funding, you then set aside a small amount to help poor people pay their taxes who don't know what they're doing. Or like have a little like government, like section of your government that deals with that sort of stuff. So that way they make sure the taxes are done correctly and you don't have to send the IRS after everyone who fills in their tax forms wrong because you're doing it yourself. Whoa! Crazy. No, the wealth trickles down. The wealth has literally never trickled down ever. You can ban people from your in-game houses. Can you not do that already? I feel like you should be able to.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's war against the Empire.
Tiku tiku.
When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force.
Hell yeah, Peachy.
And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
Sure, I have no idea what that means. What? Can I have some context? The blocking system at the moment sucks. Yeah, no, sorry, yes, no, the blocking system at the moment does sort of suck. It leaves a little to be desired. When you block someone, you no longer see each other game, which is good. I mean, look. I feel like that just should have been a feature to begin with, and I'm surprised it's not. But at least they're implementing it now. Oh my god, for whatever reason, I had my mouse, like, clicked out of the game. And I almost accidentally banned Peachy because it was hovering over the ban icon. Just because my mouse was just sitting there. Peachy, I'm so sorry. You don't even understand the words used in their... Oh, you mean, like, to help out people because... who have difficulties. Right. Okay, I get you, Kira. Yeah, they should just have something to help. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's okay, Peachy. I'd never ban you. And if I do ban you, please send me a Discord message being like, what the fudge, why'd you ban me? And then I'll unban you and give you like 1,000,000 fudge points as an apology.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial Legion.
You know what's funny, Thaxos? Everyone gets 1 free misclick. My immediate response is, oh, I'm gonna ban you, Thaxos. That'll be my free misclick. And then I realized it wouldn't be a misclick if I do it on purpose. Destroy the fudge economy again. It's already destroyed, so any further harm isn't gonna do anything. It's already bad enough.
Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
You could hear my thoughts, yeah. You keep me drunk.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove.
I mean, I feel like a lot of governments do that though, Kiro, because they want to make sure that, you know, I don't know why they do that. Couldn't tell you, but I feel like that's normal, right? I have no idea. It's raining in-game or in real life? Oh, it's raining in-game and you've got an umbrella above my head to keep me dry. That's so nice.
I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
You don't get access to your mum's little brother's paycheck. Right, I see what you mean. Yeah, look, I don't understand why entirely, but I also feel like it shouldn't... Like, that shouldn't be a... That shouldn't impact taxes, right? I have no idea how anything works. I don't understand taxes. Tax law is confusing. Lay! Finish Heavensward already? I'm almost there! I'm almost over, Lay! I want to get done this stream, but I get distracted by talking to chat. How you doing, Lay? I hope you're doing well.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
You're right. I'm glad you're doing all right. You deserve to be doing fantastic.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
Who's Sondova? That's gonna... Okay. I recognize that name, and I'm like, wait, who is that? That's a person, right? That's one of your streamer buddy friends? Viewer people? Isn't that a Pokemon? No, that's Snova. You don't know, get fined 500 euro. Fudge that!
In motion. Is the Alliance agreed?
One of your viewer people. Yes. Okay. I'm smart. I'm like, I recognize the name.
Then
I've been
let us make
so
ready
out of
for
it
war.
today, though.
Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
Like, today at work, I've just been saying and doing the stupidest things. But, like... Oh. It's really bad. I'm a lawyer, guys. I don't understand how I do it. Do I sound like a lawyer to you? Oh yeah, Retsky has to fudging dodge COVID at work because they're making people work while they have COVID.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
Last 24 hours? More like my last 2 hours, because then I'm going to go to bed, and then wake up tomorrow and go to work, and then the servers will shut down.
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Alphino's over here using his brain cells. Hold the wall. What is that a reference to? That's a reference to a game. Well, not a it's obviously not referencing a game, but I'm like, that sounds like a quote from a game I've played. Not Game of Thrones, although it's probably in Game of Thrones too. Hold the wall. Is that said? We hold the line! It said in Mass Effect 1 about holding the line. When the fudging Solarian makes the speech. That's what I'm thinking of. Anyway, thank you for keeping me dry, Peachy. I appreciate it. Imagine having a job. Look, which Solarian? Retsky's gonna hate me for this. I don't remember. It's not Morden, is it? Because it's not Morden. Right? Don't you love when companies go like, well, be there between 8 and 12 and they show up at 11:55? Bro. Or when they say we'll be there between 8 and 12 and they show up at 7:55. That the council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. You and your FC are taking bye-bye Endwalker first. Oh, that's so sweet, Peachy. You've yet to depart. I feel I have missed you. So, Amric. Is it Morden? Like, I want to say it's Morden. It sounds like a thing Morden would say. However, I distinctly remember Morden not being there in Mass Effect 1, and it was a different Solarian talking about holding the line at the defense point. So it can't have been Morden, but then I'm like, I don't actually know which Solarian it was, because I don't know any Solarians except for Morden, because I am a horrible Mass Effect fan. And I have no excuse. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always, and Mistress Alze, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption, I'd hope to thank Mimely for serving as our escort before the duties called her away. We did it for Shadowbringers too. I don't have an FC to do that for, but you know what, that's so cool. I love that for you, Peachy. I also wish to thank our Doman ally, who is not present currently. Oh, hiding behind the tree over there. Forgive me, my lord, I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and Force of Habit made me keep to the shadows. Force of Habit made me hide behind this tree. Peachy, you did it again. Peachy, you did it again. Peachy, I swear to God, if you keep timing, you know what, fudge it. You keep timing yourself out, so congratulations, you absolute doofus. Enjoy your shiny new gem. How many times do you have to teach you this lesson? Literally, us to Peachy. I'm like, I give up on the lesson. If I make Peachy a VIP, they can't time themselves out by putting links in chat anymore. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the other seeds here to accept us both. I appreciate the gesture. Oops, get you the VIP now. No, see, Peachy can get it because Peachy's been around for... almost a year, but they've been like very consistent during that year, and they've like been really nice and supportive, and like, I don't know, I need to give out more VIP slots, so Peachy, have. Peachy, I literally just... Peachy, I just... Peachy, I just did it. I just did it, Peachy. Anyway. Congratulations on the completely meaningless gesture that means that you can't time yourself out. It didn't come up. It did. It's right there. 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 Not initially. It's right there. I only did my duty, Sir Amric. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Get out of here. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you. Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak, dear sister. No, it's not. Mayhaps the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's told you, Giri? We must make speeches because it distracts the masses. I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I'm curious to how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Balsazar. I'll join you at the Rising Stones anon. Am I going to follow Alphino or am I going to go to the Rising Stones? Find out next time on We're Going Fudging. Quack. Me walking to work in an hour? No! Not work. Peachy, don't do it. Don't go. Well, I mean, you have to go. I can't exactly tell you in good conscience not to. Welcome back, Mamely. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad that all the talking is over. I understand these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to wait every word before you speak it? It's so tiring. That's all I do at work. Email after email after email. I have to think carefully about every single fudging sentence. Ah. First day back since the Rona, but you're negative? Hell yeah, at least you're negative. But, like, at least you're positive about being negative, you know? My? Your? What? Adele, ever feel at home in the realm of politics? That said, people have known to change. If my brother's willing to run his own errands, everything's possible. Petsky, are you good? You sound like you're dying there. Give me the spaghetti. Spaghetti cub? Oh, fudge. I don't have any space in my inventory for the spaghetti. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, we're gonna have some hot chocolate because it's really cold. Delicious hot chocolate. Oh, fudge, it's the griffin. As much as I enjoyed the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Fairly popular song. Retsky, I don't even know today's popular music, let alone back in the day's popular music. Oh, Peachy. What are you doing? Peachy, what you doing? Guys, I'm getting so many chocolates from Peachy. Hey, Peachy, you can have... one of these. I don't know what they are, but you can have it. You're welcome. Thank you very much for the chockies. When this 30-minute timer runs out, I'm eating the chocolate. You don't know current popular music because it's bad. Looking at you, Taylor Swift. Yikes. All the Swifties are going to attack you, Retsky. You returned from the council, but what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. They're just silly effects. I know they are. I just didn't know what one that one was, but I knew I had 8 of them, and I was probably never going to use them, so... Here. Greetings! Oh, Kryl, how's Nargo doing? She will be alright, won't she? Oh, that's the Makoti. I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Also, I keep forgetting if it's Tataru or Tataru. Tataru or Tataru? I don't know. I get them mixed up and confused. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she'll make a full recovery. Now, mayhap you'd share with us the Council's decision. The Council elects not to make you a Master Jedi. What? This is impossible. How can I be on the council and not be the rank of master? Anyway. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. What's that a quote of? Oh, you wouldn't know. You haven't seen it, Retsky. I'd almost wish the council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be Imperial between the Resistance and the Alliance. You haven't seen the Matrix? No, don't you fudging... No, you're lying. You're absolutely lying right now, Retsky. You're not about to gaslight me for 4 years about not seeing the fudging Matrix. You've seen 1 and 2. Oh, well, they're the only ones that matter. I mean, I think I've seen 3. I've seen all of them. I'm pretty sure. I like how you say true. You've not even seen the 3rd one. You don't get to have your own judgment. You aren't even a fan of 2? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've seen them. Reminds you of that strutting song. I don't know what song you're referring to because I don't know music. I almost wish the council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial cop between the Resistance and the Alliance. You've never seen the Matrix. Okay, well, Volvent, the door is that way, and hopefully outside the door you can find a TV. And on that TV, you can watch any form of multimedia, legally speaking. And maybe you can access a legal copy of the Matrix for you to watch at your own... whenever, you know? Ida, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Or you can pirate. We do not condone illegal activities in this chat. Don't know if I told you, Retsky. I'm a lawyer. Cannot be condoning the illegal activities. I know, it's crazy. If you disappear, it's the people digging in your garden. I know this is not what you meant. But my immediate thought went, I hope they're not digging your grave. I apologize. But having said that, I do hope they're not digging your grave. That would be really bad. I don't know why my brain went there. I really honestly don't. Delaying your new fiber internet. Oh, that's good. New fiber internet. That would be why you disappear, because you're getting the sweet, sweet, fast connection. I love that for you. Here's my strutting, do, strutting my way on over to you. You like my strut, I like yours too. Strutting my way on over to you. It's a vibe. Nah, not a clue what you're talking about. Not a single, don't understand. Nah, not a clue. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon its reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. Unfeasible? Not infeasible? There's a network of tunnels beneath Balsal's walls, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. That is how tunnels work. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. Well, if we're all joining, I'll join too. Let's make it a party. When do we liberate Alamigo? Maybe people will finally shut up about it. I have a feeling that it's coming in one of the, like, soon. It's in one of the soon, you know? As a mine, it has been far too long since I shared a shadow with the shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. Burrow is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Krull and I will directly engage our energies elsewhere. Wow, direct our energies elsewhere. What if you level years? Better hand something in? You definitely won't attempt raiding right now. Nah, do it. Just attempt a raid and then get disconnected mid-raid and have everyone yell at you and hate you and stuff, and then get the, like, abandonment penalty. It'll be a great time. Great time. I'll return to the East Shroud, stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem rise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Mimily? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask you to remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? I don't know if LSA will be like that. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Oh, LSA is not happy with that. Get retcon to have 2 or 3 days maintenance. Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. Alisay will remember that. If you have any unfinished business in Toledo, tend to it now. I would depart for Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I would be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed them at the tops. Okay. Hawthorne Hut. I have a feeling a dungeon or raid or trial or something is coming up soon. Have I not done these quests either? Fudge, how few quests have I done? See, at least I'm doing them on my NA character. Rain check? Rain check? It's raining. Oh my god, look at that behemoth. Meanly, there you are. Come, Amarisay's spy awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments on the wall. Fancy meeting 2 of you here. We're about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you ever need a divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Yuki, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Don't worry, Alphinae. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of your neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Eda. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck, so which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papuline, I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Some things never change. Shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Just finished prep for Dawn Trail. Nice. I have no prep for Dawn Trail because I'm not up to Dawn Trail. So, sucks to be you. Sucks to be all you Endwalker nerds. I don't have to prepare. No effort required. Oh, shoot. Is that? I see. I've been in this area for so many times for countless hours doing questing and stuff, and never have I ever once seen a fudging Imperial gate over there. I did not know this was a thing that existed. You can get as much done as you wanted to, so much stuff to do after Dawn Trail. I'm so keen to, like... Look, you guys are so keen to start Dawn Trail, and I'm so keen to start Stormblood. It must be the same thing, right? Like, I'm starting Stormblood soon. You guys are starting Dawn Trail. It's all equivalent. It's all same thing. Same. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officers. You'll find them on the observation platform. Please proceed. It's Hilda! And Pippin, I guess. After going through it again, you have a newfound respect for Stormblood. See, it's funny, because I've heard that, like, people really love Heavensward, and then Stormblood's sort of eh. And Shadowbringers and Endwalker are, like, really good, but, like, no one talks about any of the expansions as much as they talk about Heavensward. I've sort of found Heavensward to be mostly eh. So, I don't know if I'm just weird, or if it's because I stopped playing halfway through Heavensward and so completely forgot everything and came back into it not remembering what's going on, and I don't know if that, like, ruined my experience. That's the end of the sentence. You hate Stormblood? Might be because I took that break? Yes. That's what I'm probably thinking. Which is another reason I'm playing through the story again, so. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. Heavensward and Stormblood to you were kind of messed, so Shadowbringers slashed them both. See, honestly, I'm just excited to be doing new content. When it comes to me playing video games, the bar is really low. If I'm enjoying myself, that's all I care about. I don't care if the story is trash. I don't care if nothing makes any sense. I don't care if it's poorly written. If I enjoy playing a game, that's what will bring me back every time. Which is funny considering I'm a fudging lore goblin. And the lore could be absolutely abysmal and flawed in so many different ways. World of Warcraft. But I'll still come back. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. If memory serves, I've not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. You need to sort out your armory chest? That's something I need to do as well. It is heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Well, okay then. That doesn't look quiet to me. Report. What? Seven hells. Fighting's broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniforms are convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it'd be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion among the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorze, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Oh, the Griffin's so smart. Meanwhile, we must wake for the wall at once. What, just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. You hate this part of the story? I'm loving this. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are amazing. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I've heard that they're fantastic, and I can't wait to play them. But like, I've always heard of Heavensward being like the expansion, right? I don't know. Maybe that's just because I've been staying away from all spoilers, and Heavensward is one I've actually like played, and so I am biased towards actually looking at more things, people talking about Heavensward. I don't know. It'll be dangerous, but the confusion may work to our advantage. It could also be the fact that people were memeing about Heavensward being all like, free trial with critically acclaimed expansion Heavensward, and maybe that's why I've heard about it too. You don't know about being the best is better than Stormblood. Right. It's the first not boring expansion. So many people say that. I loved Realm Reborn. Absolutely loved it. Masterpiece. And I stand by that. I stand by that. If we're careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask you if an airship ready to bear the signs to safety? Does she have an airship? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshall, but you can count on me. It's just too slow. Look, that's fair. That's so fair. I'm just personally like, I don't hate slow burns, you know? I am more than happy for a story to take its time to set up everything it needs to set up and go at that slow pace just to make sure that everything is all ready and explained and boom. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more than okay with that. If it was an anime, you'd stop watching at episode 3. I would watch the whole thing, and then I'd be like, but they're setting things up for later, and then I would stick it through. I will stick it through. There's no action until episode 5 in the fight with the Ascian, and then what? No action again until episode 33. We must prepare the Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. No, I will tend to stick through really long setups. Because I know when it pays off, the longer the setup is, the better the payoff is. Unless they really just butcher it. Oh my god. All the Grand Companies are charging in. What the fudge? Who gave them the order to charge? It's the Griffin. Oh, of course, because they're all in disguises. Right. I'm dumb. The Alamegans are disguised. Forward, comrades. The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Well, that's not good. Oh, hi, Peachy. From what Pepalima told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straightaways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through the griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once we're free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then sweep in and spirit us all the way to safety. I only pray we have enough time. This is gonna be a bit of a yikes. Baelsar's Wall, now accessible. Oh boy. There it is. I love how Som Alhard is like further down. That's so weird. The question is, do I want to play as a scholar? I feel like the answer is yes. Abso-fudging-lutely. You ready, Peachy? I just closed out of it. And now we wait. Hi, Eos. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Can you use a key item on Eos? Here, have this book. Time expired. No! I do this every time. This is actually bullying. So all your jobs level 70. Like, I have been severely neglecting my jobs. You know, it's actually really not too bad. I probably should, before I start Stormblood, I should get all of my other jobs up to level 60. It's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. If it pops in and you won't have time. Oh no. Almost 60 on all of them? Yeah. I know I don't need to, but I sort of want to experience all of the class stories. And have all the class stories and stuff shown on stream. Which, look, it's a big ask. I mean, how many dungeons will it take? No, you know what the issue is? You know what the issue is? It's not the tanks and healers. They're easy. It's getting the DPSs through the, dungeon queues. That's the hard part. Because, like, it's easy to do, like, leveling for tanks and for healers. I see Peachy is just done. Peachy's just like, fudge these guys. Oh, fudge, why do I need... I don't know why I need to kill overgrown ivies. Donchad's gonna make leveling DPS harder. I know, because no one will be queuing as them. And then there's a healer strike thing going on. So I'm not too concerned about leveling healers. Like, sorry, not leveling. Queuing as healers. Queuing as healer will be so easy. But DPS is gonna be tough as fudge. You're gonna heal? Peachy, I'm already healing. Oh, do you mean in Fudge, Dawn Trail? You're not too concerned about the healer strike? Look, I'm not concerned about it either, but I feel like it's just going to make queuing a little longer because there are going to be people who are healer striking. Replace them with NPCs. But you can't do group content with mix of NPC and mix with people. And I don't want to do all the dungeons as fudging NPCs. Like, I want to actually be with other players. Don't you? Yeah. me just casually spamming Ruin 2. Also, you know what I find really funny? Scholar has a better Ruin 2 than Arcanist does, because Arcanist's Ruin 2... Oh, not Arcanist. Summoner. Summoner's Ruin 2 is a fudging charge. A monk which now has party heals. Yeah, but like... Look. I'm not concerned about the healer strike in the... idea, like... I'm not concerned about the healer strike as per like, oh no, no one's gonna heal in dungeons. I'm concerned about it as in like, oh, less people are gonna be queuing as healer, meaning the queues are gonna take longer. Once we're in a dungeon, I don't give a flying fudge. Like, it's fine, it's whatever. You don't think you have time? Peachy, no! That's okay. That's okay, Peachy. If you gotta back out, you back out. You gotta go to work, you gotta have a career, do your job, etc, etc. Yeah, have some extra fast healing. You're welcome. Do like 20 minutes. Then quit. Then quit. Quit, Peachy. If you got 20 minutes, you gotta quit. I don't even know if 20 minutes is long enough for a dungeon. You're probably better safe than sorry anyway, right? Because imagine you get in the dungeon and then like in 20 minutes you gotta leave. But then we're like not even at the end of it yet. Then what will you do, right? I appreciate you for being here, though, Peachy. It's so sad. It's so sad. And you know what the worst part is as well? I can't even like do anything else while I wait, because I'm pretty sure all of my other quests and stuff are just for more dungeons. Oh, I could do... What is this? Oh, I could work on my fudging... my weapon. But do I really want to? No. I just want to stay here. Also, Peachy abandoned us, chat. How rude. You're on NA? No, that's so fair. That's so fair, Lay. Oh my god, Peachy didn't get timed out for the first time ever. No, you enjoy your NA, your North American grind. I'm actually super like concerned once Dawn Trail launches that I'll just not be able to log into my North American character. Yeah, you're fudging good queues. This is why I made an NA character, right? So I can get good queues so that people will actually be around and doing things. I just had to check that no one was in Party Finder because that would have actually been really bad. Wait, I can fly down here? Oh no, I can't. I was like, oh my god. Because I want the good queue times and stuff, but it's also super annoying that you can't transfer from OCE to another server, but you can do from another server to OCE, so it's like whatever. But I think once Dawn Trail comes, if the queue times for NA are just too long, I'm just gonna have to fudging data center travel, right? Come to OCE with my NA main. Like, hey, I'm actually in OCE for some reason. It's crazy, I know. Can't for a while. I thought they were only limiting data center travel. I thought they were only turning off data center travel for with some exceptions, and those exceptions being you could still travel to OCE and you can still travel to the travel only data centers that you can't like create characters on. No, I thought that was what was happening. Did I misunderstand like severely? Because I'll tell you this, like I don't want to, and I'm pretty sure no one will want to wait in a 2,000 plus people queue if they could transfer over to the dead OCE servers. That makes no sense. Why would they not allow travel to less populated servers? Like the OCE servers are fudging deserted. No one's here. Let people travel here to populate the servers and ease up the queue in NA. Mind-blowing. Genius suggestion. Wow, it's almost like I'm insane. I swear, like that makes so much sense though. I'm Googling this because I swear. Don't even get started on Dynamis. Isn't Dynamis the server that like is not even like you can't create a character there? Okay, restrictions on data center and world travel. Yeah, look. Okay. As existing data centers and worlds are expected to become especially congested, the following restrictions will be in place starting at patch 7.0 until patch 7.0.1. North American, Aether, Primer, and Crystal will be unavailable for travel. Dynamis will remain available for travel, and the maximum number of traveling characters will be increased compared to usual. The newly added worlds in Dynamis are still relatively unpopulated and may be helpful login destinations when other worlds are experiencing high congestion. Visiting the Oceanian Data Center. This cross-region data center functionality, which has been in public testing for some time and appears to be stable, will be usable in patch 7.0 onwards. It's saying that they're still going to be available. Oceanian Data Center. The world visit transfer system will be available as usual. Yeah, you were looking at EU. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I read this and I was like, no, they're still going to be available. You can travel to like the data centers that are like really low population. Only EU got servers where you can't make characters. That's probably what I'm thinking of then. Shadow will be open to travel with probationary worlds, which may be helpful login destinations. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to look at that bit. No, that's fair. Chaos and Light you can't travel to, but Shadow you can travel to, Peachy. And then everyone can still visit Oceania. Visiting Oceania is still going to remain, like, perfectly fine. Yep. I don't know what to tell you guys. Chesney wants some people's gonna flock there. Good. Populate that server. Queue, lower the queue times on all the popular servers, and then also make the things good, you know? Yeah, exactly. I'm so smart. I wonder, can you start a party finder while you're also in a queue? Or is that not gonna work out well? Because I wonder whether it's just gonna be easier to party find. Send Asmund to Dynamite. Are we talking about Asmund Gold? I didn't even know he played this game. I thought he only played WoW. I don't watch Asmund Gold though. I don't like him. Just, you know. I feel like this is probably... It's been 7.5 minutes. Wait, there's another DPS in the queue. Oh my god. Oh my god, we might find a game. There's a Fate nearby. Server immediately crashed due to fans logging in. Ugh. I actually find that so hilarious, but I despise that with every fiber of my being. No, it's not even... I was going to swap over to the fudging... Wait. my yokai watch? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in. I'm in. Imagine having people chase you. I know. Imagine having fans. Can't relate. Oh, wait. I have Peachy and Yuki and Haris and Chibi. Can't believe you're not there. I know, Peachy. I'm sorry. Now I gotta remember how to fudging play this character. Oh my god, my tank's really going at it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to like really help him out throughout this whole fudging thing, but like we're gonna give it a try. Oh, he's a fudging warrior, he'll be fine. Tank dies immediately. He pulled everything. Like he has much more faith than I do. Fudge. I forget that I actually want to be in the middle of the fudging AoE for this. Oh, fudge is physic. That's the wrong ability. How do I break this stupid loop? Just kill the guy instead, obviously. I have many questions, Retsky, and I don't think I want the answers. Oh, wait, obviously you're talking about COVID test. Yeah. Which, honestly, stupid. Just shouldn't make you go to work. Really. This is one dude restores all HP. Oh. Oh, fudge, okay. They gave you enough for a week. It's so stupid. I just think they shouldn't be making you. Oh my god. Talk about almost dying. Oh, I just fudging cancelled my Adlo. Also, I'm not using legacy movement. We keep the... It sounds so like such a stupid like thing, right? None of this should be a problem because people who have COVID should just be staying the fudge away from work. And it actually annoys me so much. And I'm not even working there. Or they fudging change people's shifts or hire new people to take over the fact that some of their workers have fudging COVID. You're a business. Work it out. Well, not you yourself. I mean, the business should work it out. Obviously, it's not your fault. No, I'm just saying there's like making everyone just come to work. Why is this a need? That's a ring. Okay. I won't stay awake. I'm just saying. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Oh, I got hit by that. Whoopsies. Oh my god, it's a hand.
Heroes never die.
Pocky, hello, Wiwi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. It's Taco Tuesday. I'm actually so upset that it's a fudging Tuesday today. It feels like a Thursday. I want the week to be done tomorrow. And it's not gonna be. And that makes me so upset. What are you talking about? No job should make their fudging staff come in when they have fudging COVID. It's nonsense. Planned to hang out with a friend tomorrow and she thought it was today. Oh no. It do be like that sometimes though. I get it. I get it. She's worried about flaking and you. Aww. I mean, at least she was worried about it and making sure. That's so nice. And also, thank God it was tomorrow and not today. Oh, jeez. Did I not hit the tank with it? Oh, because the tank's over there. Okay. I don't know what this does. Yeah, your tank. The tank is fine. The tank is healed. Leave me alone. They added a throwing spear to hunt? For why? No, this is such a poor condition if you don't get a nosebleed, you didn't swab. Oh god, I hate that. I hate that for you. Oh. I wasn't paying attention to what that said. Oh my god, how am I alive? Somehow we did it. It does 300 damage to the toe at 50. Okay, at 50 meters though. Are you gonna land a throwing spear at 50 meters away though? Like, no one's gonna land that. How many Lelfells are being buried in your garden? Kuro, what are you doing? I mean, granted, even if you do land it at 50 meters away, it shouldn't be doing 300 fudging damage. It needs more testing. It's very fast. Okay, look, it shouldn't be doing that much damage regardless. Oh, fudge. Having said that, good luck with landing it. You're just watching stream? Nice, nice, nice. Appreciate you. Was that loot I picked up? It was. You off to bed? See you, Redsky. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Go get some rest. And then, like, don't die from work or whatever, I guess. Okay, well. It wasn't even that good, the gear I got. I can't hit him. I love just sitting in the middle of a huge pack of enemies and doing Art of War. It's so much fun. Don't know why, it just is. It's the Griffin himself. Monk life. I don't even like playing monk though. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't like it. Who are you? Who are you? See you, Peachy. Thanks for being here. Enjoy work. I feel like I should recognize who it is, but I don't. And that makes me feel really bad. Slop it. Who the fudge is Slop it? I don't understand.
How'd you like this?
How'd you like this? Ow. Oh, fudge.
Sloppy.
Oh, sloppy! I get it!
From Lynn. Sloppy.
Sloppy.
For Alamigo!
I love the voice lines, I will say.
I have you now.
Oh my god.
How'd you like this?
Uh-oh. Don't get hit. Oh, shoot.
Sloppy.
Yeah, that was sloppy of me. I apologize.
Yeah.
What is this? Why do I have a restraint collar on? Someone help me. Please, for the love of God, help me.
Yeah. Yeah. Sloppy.
tear you limb from limb.
For Alamigo.
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
For Alamigo.
For Alamigo. He's dead. That was a fun fight. Like, there wasn't anything, like, complicated about it. It was just, it was fun. I liked the voice lines. It added character. It added character. Hey, I got a great job. The tank's being nice to me. Sloppy. I was gonna wave goodbye, but he's gone. Well, he's not gone yet, but he's going. There we go. Ooh, how does this look as a Rogue Ninja outfit? That's pretty cool. I have no clue what the fudge you're on about. Not a clue. Not a clue.
You've beaten me, aye.
One day I'll know big fat tacos and hey. Yeah, not a clue. Now for a long cutscene. Hell yeah, I was born for long cutscenes. It better not be 50 minutes long. Because I have to go to bed at some point.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
That's the final Heavensward dungeon. I know, I'm so excited. Stormblood soon.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
But is he really a Storm Soldier? Or is he an Alamegan resistance?
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
Yep, there it is. Who's that? Are we gonna...
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Laurentius. Chat, should I know who Laurentius is? Because I feel like I should and I don't remember him. I don't remember him.
They die that others may live.
Yes. Yeah, I thought as much. Laurentius. I'm gonna see if I can get the non-spoilery explanation. Blah, 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 blah. I just want what he is in Heavensward. Okay. Don't you do it? Don't do it. I want to know who he is because I just want to know what I should know about him. I want to know what I should have already known that I've forgotten because I'm a dummy. And who's he? And why are they dressed up as Imperials? And are they going to blow up a bomb and die? That looks like what they're going to do.
Vanguards! Attack!
And they listened to him?
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Spider-bot. Spider-bot.
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
I don't know what they expected, to be honest. Yeah, that doesn't help. Wait. No. Wait, I sort of remember that vaguely. I remember chasing someone around.
We're cut off.
They are so dead. This is in Gridania. When I do my other playthrough, I'll remember, or I'll work it out. This is probably another consequence of me not playing the game for a year. Oh, fudging yikes. This is a slaughter.
Gods help us. What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
Yeah, just having a little nap. Little nippy nap.
Mighty Ralga,
Who's Raga?
grant us the strength to crush our...
And then he died. The end.
There you are.
Oh, he's one of the 12. Okay. Yeah, I'm
As
not
you
very
can
familiar
see,
with them
our
yet.
infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre.
Correct. Sorry, I shouldn't be sounding so excited about that.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Cool, thank you guys. I appreciate you all.
Ilberd. I should have known.
Yeah, I also should have known who Ilberd was.
This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying?
It does sound familiar.
Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Ah, fudge. This is where he pulls out the fudging eyes.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
Hey, Ilberd, do you think those eyes worked for Nidhogg? You want to know who beat him? It was me!
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
I mean, Kuro, we did kill Nidhogg and also defeat him when Estinian was having the power of both of his eyes and took on Nidhogg's form. So, like, we sort of did both, you know?
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them?
Yeah, he's gonna become
Even
a
with
primal.
their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned?
Is it going to be a primal with the power of the eyes?
You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Seems to be.
Like hells you will!
Oh no. Ida, no! Oh, I thought she was gonna get murdered. Also, nice jump. Respect.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Oh, fudge. Splat. I'd laugh if he just died and that was it. No summon, nothing, just splat, he's dead. That's it, game over. Though I don't think that'll be the case. Wait, are all the corpses gonna form a monster? No way. That's disturbing. That is so very disturbing. Oh no. That sound is the coolest theme ever.
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
Run.
There is one thing.
I don't like where this is going. Papalima, what are you doing?
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
You better not be off to sacrifice yourself.
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
With what fudging skill?
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days.
We've got the ether in front of us. We've got it right there.
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent,
Oh, or
I was
that.
ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Wait, was...
Marty, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No.
Goodbye,
If you're
Papalimo.
staying, then so am I.
Not you too, Ida. Don't you dare.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her. Please, you have to take her.
You asking me to? I'm tiny.
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is so sad. And I'm
This
smiling.
is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you. Go!
No! Oh, chat. Oh, chat. I don't know what to do. Don't you fudging spam me with this, Lee. See, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I would trust in Papalimo and leave on the airship. Because I feel like it's Papalimo's time. And he knows what needs to be done. And so he'll save us all. However, I feel like there'd be so much meaning. And I don't want to miss out on what will happen if I stay by his side, right? I feel like staying by his side could be some of the coolest or like most impactful feelings I could get. Like something will happen if I stay by his side. I don't have this much time to think of this situation. Shut up, this is a video game. I trust in Papalimo and leave on the airship or stay at his side. I feel, I want the option that will give me the better story, but the problem is I don't know what that option is. Thancred's too busy with Ida. Thancred is too busy with Ida. Papalimo. Okay, I need to... okay. No spoilers. I need to ask, is there a right decision here? Is there a choice which, like, I really should make? Don't tell me what it is, and don't tell me why. Just, is there a choice I should really make? Or does it really, like... Are both options valid? That's a good sign. That's a great sign. That's a fantastic sign. You can't remember. Wonderful sign. I need to think. What would Mimily do? What would Mimily do? Mimily would trust in Papalimo. You've not done the story in ages? Yeah. I think Mimily would trust in Papalimo and leave on the airship. Papalimo, I didn't really get to know you very well. And to be honest, you spent the last entire expansion off in fudging who knows where, helping the little Alamigoans. And, you know, I respect you. You were a wonderful Lalafell. And I'm being added right now. Oh, I would have died 5 times over. Yeah, so that's why we're going to trust in Papalimo and we're going to leave. Papalimo, big respect to you.
Hilda! I think he means now!
I hope you all know this means on my NA character.
Farewell again, my dear Ida.
On my NA character, I'm absolutely picking the other option. I need to know what happens.
Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Save us all, Papalimo. Save us all. Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen the ARR trailer so many times. So many. Oh, shoot, he did it. He saved us. he's fine, right? He's fine, right? He's fine, right? He didn't die on screen, exactly. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? I believe him as my friend. I should have been there with him. I look angry more than sad. You could see it in his eyes, Ada. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright, I know. There's nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught us all off guard. Even Mimile was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise you'll never forget what Papalymo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Eda with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Thanks for another brick. I have another brick. Woo, brick. Oh, another one. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words, but Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'Shtol and the others of our imminent return. Pray return to the Rising Stones. Funky, I'm sorry, I teleported away. But also, Wee Wee, how you doing, Funky? I hope you're doing well. How are things? How are you? It's been a while. He's gonna get his corpse. You don't know he's dead. My theory, okay. I want no one to say a single thing here, right? No one confirm nor deny. I want no spoilers. I'm just giving you my thoughts. I just think he's frozen in time. For the spell to remain in effect, he needs to be there forever. And the thing on his cane, the little scroll, is the sign of Thaliak the Scholar. Never mind. That's not the time god. That's a different god. I was going to be all like, it's the time god, so therefore he's invoked the power of time and he's staying frozen to keep the thing. Doesn't really work. But I still like my theory. And I'm sticking with it. Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Aye, behind the Griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. And by the way, we left the eyes of Nidhogg just sitting there. So they won't come back to haunt us at any time soon again. He's the god of wisdom with the water element. Don't confuse me. I'm already confused by the 12 gods, okay? Noted. Thank you, Funky. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's aether. Not one. No one. Not even grandfather could cast it and hope to survive. Akai! Hey, Akai. Wee Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. You need to pick your sound effect still. That's right. There's still a sound effect redemption that's been sitting there for 2 months waiting for you to pick it. How are you, Akai? Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I'm certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the people follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. 2 months? It's been sitting there for 2 months, Sakai. Shaking my head, my head, my head. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Say it ain't so. Look, it's sitting there. It says your own sound effect. 2 months ago, redeemed by Retsky. For you. I remember it's for you. It doesn't say that, but I know what it is. I know it is. It's okay, Akai. You can think on it for another 2 months. You don't have an anthem? Wait. Akai's just like, hold on. I'm a genius. I know exactly what this is. The habit is the work of an Asian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Krile, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. Oh, they're going to go there and they're going to find Papalimo just frozen. Okay, I'm concerned. What, without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of her will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honour our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalimo's sacrifice. Right, we must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Right, it's not like trapped forever. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I have no clue what you're on about. So there is a bug flying around in my fudging room. I think I got it. Hold on. I need to make sure it's dead. Oh, I don't know where it went. I think that's it. It's a bug for sure, but it was dead. So I don't know if that was the one I killed it. The spell just stopped it from forming right there, but it was still forming. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's probably a temporary measure, which is yikes. I don't know why I thought, oh, it's done forever. Yippee, we've won. No, it hasn't. School's out forever. Oh no, we killed Papalimo. I didn't kill Papalimo. Papalimo killed Papalimo. Do I get a title for that? The finest pupil's ally. That's so sad. They're giving a lot of orchestrion roles. Meanwhile, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meanwhile, we still have no idea how long it will be before. Communication from the Alliance, one moment. Thank you, Kai. I'll have a bit of a look later. Yes, of course, our representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania, the council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As of Y'shtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. You can relive his death over and over and over. No! The Elder Seed Steer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I'm told Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. The more minds we have working on this, the better. I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Bye, Tataru. I mean, I have the Orchestron player in, like, an inn room. Who dat? That looks like someone from the eastern regions. Wait, it looks like a samurai.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea. You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
I'd just like to point out, if he's only just now making land in Eorzea, does that mean he's been taking his fudging rowboat the entire way from the eastern continent? Because he was on a rowboat. So, which is it? Did you stop somewhere else and then swap your boats over? And you just didn't ask someone? I need to know. I need to know. Oh, jeez.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah, a plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again.
He absolutely traveled the whole way from the eastern continent on a fudging rowboat. And I don't even see any oars. There's no oar in that. How did he travel? Did he use a sword? There are no oars in that rowboat.
You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
I feel called out right now. I feel so called out.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly.
My dude, you've been on a rowboat for who
Duty
knows how
comes
long.
before
Eat.
all.
Please eat, for the love of God. You have big muscles and big body. You need food. You will collapse and die.
Good God, man. Are you all right?
As I was saying... I don't know what to say. I think I can just read this game like a book.
Thou
Oh.
art far indeed from home, friend.
Hi, Ryonjay. Let's go to Nofika's altar. Am I at least close to the end of Heavensward? Like, because I sort of don't have much longer left that I can stream because I gotta go to work tomorrow. But I am so determined to finish this fudging expansion tonight. I have 4 oh, jeez. That sounds like a lot of quests. Including the one I'm on. Okay, so 3 after this. I can speedrun it. I'll speedrun it. Let's go. Yeah, that's the thing I'm concerned about. Not the quests, the cutscenes.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
Oh, Funky, I want to die.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken.
Okay, good sign, good sign.
After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
I don't want to rush it, but I want to get it done tonight. But I have work tomorrow.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within.
But do we know what primal
And
he
what news
summoned?
of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Wow, Lay, I really wish I could
Argalian
earn
airship
money
was
without
observed
a
making an
job.
approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment.
What?
Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about, that he's literally summoned fudging Bahamut himself.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Sure, Alphino. Can do. How?
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Hello?
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
Nero?
What in the hells are you doing here?
How did you even get so close to us?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
I'm sorry, Kuro, what? What? Sure, just let our enemy in, why don't we?
Who is this man?
You know, just one of the leaders of the Empire. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
Oh, of course, all your crimes are forgiven then. Oh, Bug's getting spotted and killed.
What do you want, Nero?
Right. Yeah, look, they're annoying and I don't like them.
I was getting to that.
Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend.
I don't. I'm dumb. Tell me, please.
As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
I don't like this.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartano since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking?
A jerk.
I'm Nero Tolskeva.
Got him.
Master Engineer. The mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
But why?
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I.
Yeah, there's a catch here.
But
I want to know what
sentiment
it is.
aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I just stare at him.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, What then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Alagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Alagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse?
Oh yeah, because I trust you with
What
that.
was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
We don't have a choice. No, but I'll keep an eye on him.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice.
Exactly. What I'm concerned about is how he fudging knew what was going on and just knew to come to us. Like, he had the answer already. Like,
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
I forget Sid was an Imperial. This is funky.
Yes. The task of restoring the Alagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartano and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
The other one.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartano being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
Oh yeah, because I still have that stupid excuse for a PvP
If
war
I am
going
not
on.
mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
Oh, the
My
side eye.
blade is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Don't pat Sid on the back. Keep your filthy hands to yourself. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn at the council meeting in the first place. That's what I'm saying! 3 quests to go. Hello? Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alizé is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Go, go, go. Oh, I'm going. Oh, I'm going. I'm zooming. Meanwhile, Alphino, ready to go? The others have stepped out into the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him, despite his very timely offer of assistance. The thought of that man poking about the workings of a ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. As much as a small lull I can, I'm gonna go running. Calm yourself, Alphino. Your sister was adamant he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are, well, here they are now. Gotta go as fast as my little legs can carry me. I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cartano? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? No! I want to finish this expansion! I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are starting the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It seemed wise to gain as clear understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. I thought time was against us. How foolish of me, right? Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. You tell him, Alize. Forgive me, my lady. I should keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. While Alphino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith and join you as soon as I'm able. Meanwhile, pray accompany Alize back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you're present to entertain our guest. Everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I love how the characters are feeling the time pressure and I'm also feeling the time pressure. It's perfect. Dang, it looks beautiful. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones then? You couldn't. Why not? Am I really gonna fast travel there for 50 gil? No. I'm speed. Fudge. I forgot I still have my freaking legacy controls on. Oh my god, yes, this is it. 2 quests to go. Never mind, there's a cutscene first. Right, we've just taken him to our base. I can speak.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
Well, don't give that away, because there's nothing here.
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
It's a kettle! Tell him, Tataru, hell yeah. Tell him.
We are returned. Well,
I can see.
Ida and I, at least. Y'shtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Oh, it's the samurai dude!
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Yugiri? Uh-oh.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Is he gonna go for a hug?
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly.
Unfortunate.
Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly, but now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
She's like, I can't now. I have a duty to help
It is
Eorzea.
not so simple, Gozetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
I agree.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now,
Oh,
in the
shut
name of
up,
honor,
Nero.
kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giri? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
We got ourselves an ally. Emily, wait, could I speak to you for a moment? Do you remember when I had you meet me at the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you? Not really. Once we had your measurement— oh yes, of course, the measurements! I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Is that what the gift was? You can try it on right now if you like. Is this the gift I get for turning in this quest? What does it look like? What does it look like? How's it look? How's it look? How's it look? I like it. It's pretty snazzy. It's pretty snazzy. Assuming measured correctly, the fit should just be right. Be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how's it feel? Hell yeah, Tartarus provided the drip. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light it's... well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, you know, bring you home. May it always protect you. It looks so cool. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Hell fudging yes. I'm gonna have to add this to the glamour dresser and like immediately glam it. But like not this stream because I really need to, you know, finish up as soon as possible. 2 quests left. 2 of these. 2 of them. So you have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I feel a lot better from doing something useful. I'll remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gardania and assist Y'shtola and Kryl. A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Katnu Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Mimili, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of the security. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I could ever dye it. This is the way that Tartaru made it, and I don't want to mess with that, you know? The Excelsiors by the lake just outside town will leave as soon as everyone is ready. Two quests to go. 2 quests to go. 2 little quests. 2 quests to go. Speak with Sid Norton. I'm already here though. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I love how that just pops in. Oh, hello. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Katano before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we'd have best be on our guard. Even that Aline Royale was still active when Omega was discovered. We can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence, and if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it would not be impossible that Galamald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Maybe I shouldn't have done this as a healer. It'll be fine. It'll only take me twice as long. Is this a long one? Have I made a mistake? Am I not going to get it done today? Oh no. You forgot how long it was?
Now, where was that? Ah.
Swear to God, Lay. Swear to God, Lay.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
I swear to God, Lay.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Look, I got a hard stop in like 45 minutes. So hopefully it won't take that long.
It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes.
Like, ideally I would have been done by now, but like...
But how could I ignore the existence
I can push
of
it a
such
little bit.
Fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
Have we been betrayed?
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
It looks like we've been betrayed.
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
We've been betrayed.
For all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
We've not been betrayed. What, he just leaves?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
I said.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
He has a big fudging hammer for a paladin.
It's all over now.
Leave this to me.
With soul and steel.
No holding back.
No holding back. I agree.
No retreat. No surrender.
I'm just gonna use all my
My right to strike.
freaking energy drains. Oh, here we go.
This will sting.
Oh, these guys die so easily. Are they just continually spawning? No, that looks like that's all of them. Nope, they're definitely spawning in.
Look upon a samurai of summer!
It's all over now.
Oh? Surrender, we have you outnumbered. Yeah, because that stopped us before. Wouldn't be the first time, literally. Sure, let me just put my book away. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. What am I getting? What am I getting? Oh my god, it's the red one. It's the red one. The red one. Behold, the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense. Oh, hell yes. What the? No one told me that I have magic tech armor. Forward for the Empire. Is he running away? Did I catch him running? He thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attention to the rest of his minions. Can't believe he's running. I feel like the machine guns do nothing. Oh, they don't do nothing. They do something. It just feels like it's not.
An opener.
This is, I will say, this is so much fun.
Leave this to me.
Just getting in a massive freaking mech. Always enjoyable.
It's all over now. No retreat. No surrender.
'Tis my right to strike.
Oh, they're all running. They're running right as the ammo's depleted. Wait, where's he going? Deserting is punishable by death? Says you! Come back here now, please! That's so sad. That is so sad. Is he gonna fight now? Yep. Hey, can someone else tank him, please? I'm a healer.
Your defense is lacking.
I think I'm out of the range there. Yeah.
With soul and steel.
This one'll sting. An opening. You watching, Cavaliero?
And he's dead. Or not. You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words, it'll be you who rues this day. And so he runs. Like an idiot. Like a fool. Like a dummy. Like a sucker. Etc. Oh, we're in the thing now. Fancy.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Oh boy.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Concerning?
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
I don't know, this sounds like they're making it up as they go, which is slightly concerning.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
We're doing all we can, right? Is there any other way?
I suppose not.
This is all we've got.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
Why does she have to press it?
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
For you, Papalimo.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. What the fudge? Surely it's not that easy. Yeah, that looks like Bahamut 2.0. This isn't working. Like, at all. Oh, that's a tsunami. Yeah, like, yeah. I thought we were meant to control this thing, not, like, fight it. Oh, dear God. Oh, no, Funky. That's a bad combo. I will say it looks really cool. That's my description of it for you. Funky certified safe. Really cool. Ah yes, we love the battle of what can charge up fastest first. Literally, like, you can look to the side of it. Fair. Fair enough. Oh, dang. That can't be healthy. That can't be good for the environment. Hey, Aussie's about to go through a climate change crisis. Oh, dear God. I wouldn't call this fine. Are they still fighting? What is that? What does that mean? Are we alive? Oh wait, we weren't in Omega though.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
I love Gosetsu.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered the malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Yeah, they're just having a nice chat. They're sorting out the differences. The Primal and the Machine have come to terms and realized the fight is pointless, and they're just gonna go and talk to each other about it and have a great time. Oh? What does that mean?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
What does that mean?
Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
What does that mean? What does that mean? Don't tell me. I'm just like, what does that mean? Don't you harm me, Funky. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. That's your own fudging emote. Oh my god, I love it. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to find out, see what happened to ourselves, and soon. So this should be the last quest of Heavensward. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. Hard relate, yeah. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. You're gonna take the mask off? Are we gonna see what Ida looks like without the mask? Ida, wait, we must... The Elder Seed is expecting us. Worry not, Alphino. Gesetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. Council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for Lotus Stand. All are eager to hear your testimony. My testimony? I object! Wait, that's not how testimonies work. Can't believe they want to hear my testimony on this cold and rainy day. Oh shoot, I get to walk. I rarely get to walk in here. Hi friends, bad stuff happened and we're all gonna die. My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You're too kind, Elder Seedseer, but as I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain, but I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gerbania. Primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen and hope never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw a pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the Primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of far eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Gerabanian side of the border. Which is why we sent our main force under the command of Marshal Terrapin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gordania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. The wager the flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them save perhaps as a statue. Without me to guide their efforts, it will take them decades to decipher their core functions if they manage at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. I humbly submit the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Gerbania. Though Elbert has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation, and by working in concert it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Galamon's grasp. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest we retire to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Yshtal and the others have gathered the Amamasai's spire, and I imagine that you two would be interested to see what has become of the wall now the cocoon is gone. Almost there. I know, I'm so close. I'm so close, Lay. I'm so close. I'm so close. And then I can nap. I can sleep. It's not the red one!
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with
forgot
the
its name is
Primal shook
Maggie.
the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground.
Except for the
We were able to
tsunami.
observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega.
I wouldn't say outmatched.
Gods.
Evenly matched. Sure.
I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Yes. Ida, are you okay?
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
No.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
I love the hair.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask.
That's
20
my
years
question.
ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name?
And her
Did
name.
you simply mean to continue what she had started?
Don't tell me her name's not Ida either.
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Bro, you can't do this to me.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
That's so sad. I'm not going to ask why you never told me. That's rude. It wouldn't be easy.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise.
Lise. I'm going to have trouble remembering
When Papa
that.
Limo brought me Inda's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papa Limo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path.
Aww.
And those were his final words to me.
That's so sad. I love that for him, but...
The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
That it is, Yugiri. That it is.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
She's not going. She ain't moving. It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she had scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. They really haven't. It doesn't sound like they have at all. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite the story to tell to Taru and my sister. I love how they all knew, but not me. Why would they tell me? That's funny. Why would any of them say anything? Not that it matters, and it definitely is not their place to say anything at all. But it's funny how they just all knew. Ah, fudge, that's it. That's Heavensward. I've done it. It's over. It's over. Yeah, I wouldn't even know who that is anyway. They'd be like, by the way, Ida's not actually Ida. Ida is Lise. And I'd be like, who the fudge is Lise? It would not have meant a single thing. I did the thing. She still wouldn't know because of her aether reading ability. I mean, yeah, but she would have only have known after she was like teleported away, right? From the thing, from the teleportation thing where she got sort of blinded but not really. It's probably something after credits. Oh, fudging yikes. Of course there is. You may have mentioned, but Alphino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest, that is the calm before the storm. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance have taken the wall and opened the way to Garabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom but indolence, correct? I for one look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect do you. Storm of Blood. Well, that's what I'm thinking it means now. I'm like, Stormblood must mean Storm of Blood. That must be it. Quick march, the Imperials will soon come to their senses and we must be ready to face their retribution. Hi, Raban. It is almost time, father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. Very well, Bird. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. Isn't it weird Pippin showed up after I lopped his arm off? Are you saying that Pippin is Raubon's arm? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that the theory? Who the fudge are you? Maybe. That's exactly what you're saying, Funky. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Baelsar's wall has fallen to the Aorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? I feel like that was like a criminal question, and now he's going to be executed. Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend... Your will be done. You're going to die. You're not even going to leave the room. You're just going to collapse over dead. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved the match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. You have a big fudging eye for a Garlean. Oh my god, it's Sephiroth? I have no idea. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Complete the main scenario quest, Fate Walker. That's it. And this is Stormblood. So we're gonna end it here. Oh my god, I've got the next quest for all my classes now and everything. Ah, fudge. We're at Stormblood. We're at fudging Stormblood. Okay. First things first. Ignore everything. Ignore everything. You're okay, like, you're okay. I don't even know who I'm gonna raid or if I'm gonna raid because, like, overwhelming. Immediate thing needs to be done is I need to go to my inn and glamour up. I need a glam. I need to do the glam. Fudge, I'm running way too far away. Fudge, no, I didn't mean to say about the inn. Okay, question. Can it go in the armoire? No, it can't. Worth a try. Okay, Scion, Adventurer's Monocle. Sign Adventurer's jacket. Sign Adventurer's bottoms. Sign Adventurer's boots. Edit glamour plates. Now, what plate am I going to replace? Because I need to replace a plate. We don't have nearly enough plates. That's what I'm realizing. I reckon we get rid of the simple Lalafell one. Now, where did I put that monocle? We need 10 per job. Like, even 1 per job. We don't even have that, right? Like, that's the annoying thing. Glam it up. Wait, did we get gloves at all? I don't think we did. Sign Adventurer's bottoms. Sign Adventurer's... where are the Sign Adventurer's boots? There they are. It looks so cool. I don't know if I want that, but like, I may as well save it. Save the plate anyway, right? And then... bam. We look so cool. This is what we're gonna go into to Stormblood. Fudge, I'm done with Heavensward, chat. I'm done with Heavensward. You have a medium house you haven't bothered to furnish until you know the new item limit? Literally. Well, this is it, friends. We've made it to Heavensward. I think we need to choose a new title now. We're Fate Walker now. Fate Walker Memelie Melee. I think, well, not I think, I know, I'm calling it here because I gotta go the fudge to sleep. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate all of you for being here. You've all been wonderful today. I appreciate you all for hanging out, for staying with me through the fudging super long 3 hour, 15-minute stream. I need to go to bed because it's 9:45. Thanks for hanging out. Next stream, there'll be maintenance for the server, so I won't be able to start Stormblood for a while. So we'll be playing World of Warcraft because I need my MMO fix still. Have yourselves a fantastic night, everyone. Who am I gonna raid? That's the question. I don't think we raid anyone tonight. Would you guys be mad if we didn't raid, or do you want to raid? Do you want to raid? Fudge it, we'll raid. Fudge it, I changed my mind. We'll raid. We're fudging raid. We are gonna go raid Celestra. Celestra is a fellow World of Warcraft player, so, you know, topical. Because I had to them, they are super cool person, 10 out of 10, got the, I am really bad at introducing people. You know what, I'm just gonna let them introduce themselves. Top messages for subs, bottom messages for non-subs. Send your love and support over to them. I'm sure they will appreciate it. I appreciate all of you for being here. Have yourselves a fantastic time zone. Have yourselves a great night. You're all amazing. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care, have fun, goodbye, and don't die or I will cry, and that's bad. You don't want me to cry. I just finished Heavensward. Time is over for crying. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna shut up now. Never change. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, bye everyone. Appreciate you all. Go. Get out. Get out.